everyone. Hello. Hello. I was just getting a bit of, I was actually drinking water. So, one fun fact about me before we get into the serious business is that I love drinking water in a cup. I have so many, I have glasses in the house, but I just opt for a cup, and I get this cup from my girl. Don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah. I got this cup from my girl Cow. Shout out to you. Love you, babe. And so, yeah, I was just drinking some water so that we can. Nah, let me not lie. I was actually drinking some water so that I can calm my nerves down. Now, let me tell you all, I am so nervous just sitting in front of my camera and recording this. And the reason that I'm nervous is because it's whatever I'm doing today is one of those things that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. But because I haven't been, I would say, confident enough to do it, I haven't gotten a chance to do it. But now I've done it. This is just me and the camera right here speaking to all of you, hoping you would listen. And so my name is Nadia Abdallah. I am a lady that wears a lot of hats. There's a lot of things that people perceive about me, people have heard about me, people think they know about me. And that's okay. That's life. You know, life, people just internalize the information they get and then they create their own assumptions, which is fine. But I felt like, you know what? I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, right? And I've failed at it. I've tried like maybe a couple of times. I failed at it. One, because I'm always comparing myself to amazing content creators online. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that. I can't edit that. And I won't do it. But the second thing is with YouTube, I know you have to really be creative and innovative with the different things that you offer to people so that you can grab their attention. And when it comes to myself, as much as I share so much, I'm also a very private person, actually. I really love my privacy, not because of anything, just because I can be goofy and awkward. So sometimes being in private, I feel like I am my best self. And so those are a few of the reasons why I haven't had a chance to have a YouTube channel. But I was like, you know what? I have this channel. So the channel is called Nadia Abdallah, which is me. My name is Nadia Abdallah. So welcome to my YouTube channel. And I know that my YouTube channel actually pivoted because of the Africa Power Hour. For those who have not watched or don't know what the Africa Power Hour is, the Africa Power Hour is a digital storytelling platform that I started last year with my team to kind of tell the African stories through other people's versions, you know, because for the longest time, people have told our stories. For the longest time, other people are writing about us. And I'm like, you know what? Now, since I'm a storyteller, why not do that? So I created the platform to do specifically that. However, I also wanted to segment my YouTube channel to be about me, to be about my life, what I do. So different snippets. I love fashion. I love speaking. I go to events. I engage with a lot of people. So I'm like, why not invite you all into my life as well to kind of understand the person that I am and the things that I do, and to encourage anyone out there that you are able and capable to do the very same thing. You know what I mean? And so that's why I have this platform. Now, the reason as to why I'm doing this video today is because I just wanted to give everyone a glimpse of me, Nadia, beyond Instagram and LinkedIn, which is two of my biggest places. Beyond that, like, who am I and what is it that I do and where did I come from? And so I'll start with, my name is Nadia Abdallah. I am a Kenyan, currently living in Nairobi. However, I was born and raised in Mombasa. For those who don't know, Mombasa is on the coastal side of Kenya. It's actually the second biggest city in Kenya as well. It's a very beautiful place, beautiful people. As you can see, beautiful people, very hospitable. We have amazing food, we have rich history, and we have amazing people. And so that's where I come from. And it's practically an island as well. So I'm an island girl. But for the better part of my life, I have lived in big cities. I've lived in Kuala Lumpur, and I've lived in Berlin, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and I've lived in Berlin in Germany, and now I'm living in Nairobi. And so I have like a very versatile personality because on one side it's like, yeah, island girl, all those things and everything. But on the other side, I'm just like, hey, life and, happy go lucky and everything. And so that's who I am. Now, where did I come from in terms of, so what? What about Nadia Abdallah? What about her? So so I think that people just started paying attention to me more when I blew up. And I'll explain. I'm not a celebrity. No, no. But I blew up when I was appointed in the former government when it was His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. For those who don't know who that is, that was our fourth president. I was appointed as the youngest chief administrative secretary. Now, for Kenyans, they understand that, but for everyone else, we're going to stick to, I was appointed as the youngest deputy minister. I was the youngest deputy minister who was below the age of 30. Okay, so you can imagine. It was such a big deal. So I was out there. Everything about me was out there. The good, the bad, the ugly, the real, the lies, and everything was out there about me. And so I guess that's why people paid attention to me because of that. But before that, to be honest, I was just a young Kenyan girl from the coast who just saw life bigger than what she was offered. From a very young age, I believed that there was so much more for me than what the society, my surrounding, my ecosystem was offering me. And so I always saw myself as a bigger person. I was actually constantly dreaming big. I remember at some point I wanted to be a choreographer. At some point I wanted to be a fashion designer and have my designs at New York Fashion Week. I still have a dream to be like one of those, just being the Oprah Winfrey of Africa in terms of like having a show where I talk about stories because I'm a storyteller. On another side, I was fully very inspired by the late Kofi Annan. And so I was like, you know what, if I don't go into, communication aspects, I would like to be a humanitarian. And you never know, maybe be the first female Secretary General of the United Nations. You never know. And so those are the kind of thoughts that I had as a young girl, as a teenager. And so what I used to do is I used to just work so hard to just be able to like live, to just be able to leave my community. So I came from a middle class family that worked very, very hard to get me to where I am today. And just I think, when you manifest and when you're intentional and when you pray, something just happens and it aligns. And one thing led to another, one alignment to another. And hey, I got appointed. Unfortunately, at that time when I got appointed, it was a time when, my late mom also, she got diagnosed with cervical cancer. And so it was a very hard time in my life. But hey, I did what I did to be who I am and did what I could do. And now that I look back 2 years, so now I'm 2 years post-government after people paid attention to me. Post-government, I feel like I am this person that wants to be able to just tell stories. As I told you guys, I'm a storyteller. I'm an avid storyteller. I love speaking to people. I love telling people stories and showing people how to do things. And I guess that's why maybe people still pay attention to me, because I live my life to the fullest. One thing about me that I've learned in this life is that you can never be perfect and you can never be loved by everyone. But what you can do is you can create a life for yourself. And so my friends know it, my family knows it. I'm so intentional to creating a life for myself to be able to do what I can with what God has blessed me with to be where I'm at. And so that was the other reason as to why I'm doing this video, is to really just reintroduce myself as Nadia, this girl who still has dreams, who still has visions, who is still a go-getter, who still believes and sees that she's bigger than who she is and the opportunity that she gets. And I felt like I needed to create a platform where I can share that. Now, from this platform, you will realize, Nadia Abdallah platform, you'll realize my platform pivoted when I started my visual storytelling, which is called the Africa Power Hour. It's something that is on one arm of the platform, where I'm going to keep sitting with people in different places. I've started off in Kenya, but the plan is to go on a Pan-African level, just to talk to different players, just about what they do, how they do things, and what it is to be African. So there's all sorts of stories. If you've not tuned in, please, first of all, subscribe. Secondly, watch the videos. Number two, the other aspect of this channel is going to be me. I want to invite you all into my life, into my world. For those who care enough, like, hey, if I don't resonate with you, if you feel like what I do you don't like, I feel like instead of maybe coming to the comments and commenting, what you can do is you can just unsubscribe, or just don't subscribe, or just don't watch. But I'm talking to the people who might resonate with me. I'm going to show you guys my life. Of course, I'm going to not show everything because I still want to keep a level of privacy, but I'm going to show you about Nadia. Nadia, what she does, you know, what gets her on, why does she get excited. I'm going to take you guys with me to events that I do, just for you to understand like the work that I put in it. I'm going to show you some of my styles. I love fashion. I feel like at some point I'm going to be a fashion designer, maybe even own a boutique, but for now we're still looking for funds. But at some point, but I'm going to share tips and tricks. I'm going to take you into my kitchen. I'm going to take you into my life. I just want to be able to connect with each and every one of you so that you understand that no matter where you are in life, or no matter how far you've reached in life, you can always transform yourself. You can always build yourself, and you can always choose what you want to be. I think that's my key takeaway, is from everything that I've experienced, post-government, during government, even before government, I am still the same girl in terms of my vision, in terms of what I want, in terms of what I like, in terms of what I see. I have changed in terms of, you know, from experience, you change. A lot of things about you change. How you think, how you see, how you read people, the things that you can put up with, the things that you can't put up with. So those things, of course, I've changed. But at the end of the day, I'm still that young girl who had a dream from Mombasa, from the island, who just believes that once you put your mind and effort into something, you can create an incredible thing for yourself. And so I just wanted to I just wanted to give you guys a piece of myself. I'm just me. Like, I'm Nadia. I love music. I love working in nature. I love traveling when the money is there. I love inspiring people. I love helping people develop personally. I love learning new cultures. I love eating. I love cooking, though now that I'm getting older, I'm in my 30s, cooking is not a favorite thing anymore. In fact, I'm just manifesting to kind of get a chef who can just cook for me breakfast, lunch, dinner, like exquisitely, you know. And yeah, and I have a small circle of people who I know if I fall, they can pick me up. But I'm just like any other young African girl who has a dream and wants to create a life for themselves, wants to break generational curses, and wants to be able to create the life that they visualize for myself. And so I am that. And I wanted to just do this first episode to kind of just get you guys into who I am, make you understand what I am. Right now, I work in the development world. I've transitioned beautifully in these 2 years, and I'm going to do another video about that. And I've transitioned, my identity has grown, my confidence has grown, I've pivoted well, I'm in a place that I love, I'm with people that I love, and I'm grateful. And I think for you out there who's listening, no matter where you are at in life, no matter what space, no matter what situation, just know that it's never that bad towards the end of it. At the beginning, you might struggle, you might find yourself not understanding what you want, where you are, but eventually you'll find your way, you'll find your path, and once you do, hold it with your life and give it the best of your abilities. So I'll see you next time, my loves. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you tell somebody. And hey, maybe you can like this video too, because it's taken me a lot to kind of put this together and sit here in front of the camera and talk to you, the person who is watching this. But I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next episode. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.